Welcome to AI in Marketing. I am your host and news curator Stan Bertolo from Nitro Marketing. You will find links to all the stories mentioned in this episode in the show notes.
Hello, this is Nia, your voice for today's headlines. It's Thursday, June 4. Here is what we are covering. SpaceX, led by Elon Musk, has set the price for its initial public offering, IPO, at $135 per share, valuing the company at $1.77 trillion. This valuation surpasses the previous record set by Saudi Aramco in 2019, which was valued at $1.7 trillion. SpaceX aims to raise $74.4 billion from the offering, which would exceed the combined total of all U.S. IPOs over the past 2 years. The company plans to list on the NASDAQ under the ticker symbol SPCX. Unlike typical IPOs, SpaceX did not set a preliminary price range, opting instead for a single declared price. This IPO is seen as a significant event for other anticipated offerings from companies like OpenAI and Anthropic, both of which have valuations nearing $1 trillion. Elon Musk, who holds a 50% stake in SpaceX, could see his wealth increase significantly, potentially making him the world's first trillionaire. SpaceX, founded in 2002, has revolutionized space travel with reusable rockets and its Starlink satellite internet service. The company recently acquired Musk's AI firm, AethexAI, integrating it with his social media platform, X. Despite reporting a loss of $4.9 billion last year due to increased AI expenditures, SpaceX's revenue grew by 33% to $18.7 billion. The funds from the IPO will support ambitious projects, including AI data centers in orbit and missions to Mars. Next, TechCrunch reports that AethexAI, a startup focused on voice AI for Africa and the Middle East, has secured $3 million in pre-seed funding led by 4DX Ventures. The company, founded by Mariama Diallo and Ayulua Odemuyua, aims to address the challenges of developing voice AI systems that cater to the localized dialects of English, French, and Arabic prevalent in these regions. Unlike existing solutions, AethexAI has created its own small model and orchestration layer to minimize latency issues, a significant problem in the region due to the reliance on large models hosted externally. The startup's Cora series models, ranging from 300 million to 1.7 billion parameters, are designed to handle the specific demands of local markets. To train these models, AethexAI used anonymized call center recordings and audio data from radio stations, supported by a network of university students for data annotation. The company is currently managing over 17,000 calls daily and is focusing on use cases such as debt collection and customer verification. AethexAI is also forming partnerships with telecom providers and hiring local engineers to better serve its target markets, where voice remains the dominant channel for customer interaction. On a different note, Coralogix, a software monitoring startup based in Boston and founded in Israel, has secured $200 million in a Series F funding round, valuing the company at $1.6 billion. This investment, led by Advent and the Canada Pension Plan Investment Board, comes less than a year after a $115 million Series E round, highlighting increased investor interest in AI infrastructure firms. Coralogix, which has raised $550 million to date, provides tools for monitoring and managing autonomous software systems used by over 5,000 customers globally, including IBM and Tradeweb. The company is expanding its AI-focused products and global presence, particularly in India. Coralogix aims for profitability and is preparing to operate with the financial discipline of a public company. Meanwhile, Dark Reading reports that cyber attackers are increasingly using artificial intelligence to automate the process of evading endpoint detection and response (EDR) systems. This development allows attackers to test and refine their methods more efficiently, posing a significant challenge to cybersecurity defenses. By leveraging AI, attackers can simulate various attack scenarios and adapt their strategies to bypass security measures effectively. The automation of EDR evasion testing reduces the time and effort required for attackers to identify vulnerabilities in security systems. This trend highlights the growing sophistication of cyber threats and the need for organizations to enhance their security protocols to counteract these advanced tactics. As attackers continue to innovate, cybersecurity professionals must remain vigilant and proactive in their defense strategies. In other news, Fast Company reports that Uber has laid off 23% of its human resources and recruiting team, citing the department's complexity and fragmentation as the primary reasons for the decision. This move is part of Uber's broader effort to streamline operations and improve efficiency. The layoffs affect a significant portion of the team responsible for hiring and managing talent, reflecting a strategic shift in how the company approaches its workforce management. Uber's decision comes amid ongoing challenges in the tech industry, where companies are reassessing their staffing needs and organizational structures. The company aims to create a more cohesive and effective HR function, aligning with its long-term goals of enhancing operational performance and maintaining competitiveness in the market. With that said, Pope Leo XIV is emerging as a significant moral voice amid global challenges, according to a Guardian opinion piece. Despite imperfections, he is seen as a force for good, continuing the legacy of his predecessor, Pope Francis, who advocated for marginalized communities and criticized injustices. Leo XIV has notably spoken against the war on Iran and highlighted the lack of humanitarian aid in Gaza, challenging the Trump administration and Silicon Valley's ethical stances. His recent encyclical, Magnifica Humanity, addresses the risks of unregulated artificial intelligence, warning that a technocratic focus could reduce humans to mere components in a system prioritizing efficiency over humanity. This document underscores the importance of truth in democracy, cautioning against the erosion of critical thinking and the blurring of fact and fiction. As global leaders and institutions often fail to confront these issues, the Pope's stance is seen as a beacon of moral clarity, advocating for truth and humanity in an increasingly pragmatic world. Elsewhere, Google has announced a commitment to address the environmental impact of its AI data centers by pledging to replenish more water than it uses by 2030. The company plans to invest in local water infrastructure, explore alternative water sources, and maintain transparency about its water usage. This initiative comes amid public opposition to data centers, with concerns about their environmental footprint, particularly water consumption. A Gallup poll indicates over 70% of Americans oppose local data center construction, citing environmental concerns. Google argues that water cooling can reduce energy use and claims its data centers use less than 1% of the water Americans use on lawns annually. The company has allocated $17 million for water stewardship projects across 7 states. Finally, AI is revolutionizing marketing reporting by automating data aggregation and analysis, allowing marketers to focus on strategic insights rather than manual data handling. The AI Accelerator course for B2B marketers, led by Louise Red, introduces tools that automate the creation of monthly board reports and daily Slack updates. These tools pull data from sources like HubSpot and Google Analytics 4, providing real-time insights into marketing performance. By automating these processes, marketers can receive daily updates on key metrics, such as marketing revenue and sales velocity, and take timely action based on data trends. The course emphasizes the importance of having accurate and complete data before implementing AI solutions. It also highlights the need for clear commercial targets and operational definitions to ensure meaningful analysis. This approach aims to keep marketers ahead of data trends, enabling proactive decision-making and reducing the time spent on manual reporting tasks.
Thank you for tuning in to AI in Marketing. If you want to learn more, check out the episode description. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss an episode. Contact us to learn how to launch your own AI-generated podcast at nitromarketing.com. That's NYTRO marketing.com. See you tomorrow for more AI and tech news.